What up, gamers? Frontier here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue here. You can chat more with Xiao'Guang if you want to, or go to bed. But I do want to chat more to see more about maybe some more, I guess, story dialogue, as expected. Anyways, here we go. That was a weird intro. Hmm? Haven't gone to bed yet? I just wanted to come to see you again. I'm still worried about you. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again, but after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple of days. Go get some rest. Oh, that was it? Okay. That was really fast. I thought it'd be a bit more deeper than that. Anyways, let's go ahead and rest. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come rest your mortal coil. That's what you're meant to do right now." Like falling into the clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phelan Heights. Oh, she's here. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy. Doesn't quite fit the image of someone hellbent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious is impious or impious? Impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace, yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, they are now very quiet, utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banwei at the crucial moments, or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Okay, what does that mean on Banwei? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before. Making Banwei pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god puppets. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you better pray your creator is really omniscient as you claim. You mean Yishuan? His little schemes are insignificant. The creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Yishuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning lights of Phelan Heights. A new day dawns upon Suibin Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrents, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Xiao'Guang first. Is that Beeline and Bowlion bickering outside? Might as well check it out. Alright. These two. Bowlion, this is all your fault, you troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me. What have I done wrong, pray tell? It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Zhao Guang's heart waver for adventure outside a mountain. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains or Master Zhao Guang's state of mind while you have been guarding Suibin Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, sword ascending the nine heavens, even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. How magnificent, how splendid. Have you forgotten what Master Xiao'Guang carries? That Qingming sword? A deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the five senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all the life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. This is tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. Uh, you never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? They're so cheesy. It's making my Bangbu components get goosebumps. What do you know? This is called, this is called scholarly elegance. You weren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. Two Bangbu locked eyes, glaring at each other, and puffed up with anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Xiao'Guang instead. To be honest, I have no idea what that scene was all about. It was just them, like, arguing about something. Hello? Xiao'Guang stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first walked in Suiban Temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Xiao'Guang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
Alright. Junior Wise.
Present, Senior Xiao'Guang.
A faint smile softens Xiao'Guang's face.
I'd better keep Xiao'Guang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishan Shifu gets here.
The weather's really nice today. Want to go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I've never shown you around before.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Earlier, when preparing the guest room for Xiao'Guang, Bill apparently had prepared some casual clothes based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis reports. Maybe I should persuade Xiao'Guang to change into them now. It might help lift her mood. When I change into something casual, it might be a nice change of mood. Huh? Casual right now? After explaining it to Xiao'Guang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room and to change into the dress. Oh wow. Did they announce a cosmetic for her? To be honest, I don't remember if they did. Like during their I guess patch showcase. I don't remember them like announcing a cosmetic. Okay, that felt weird to see. I didn't know like she had a alternate outfit or not. But yeah, I don't know if this is playable or maybe just it's only for the story. But yeah, it is interesting to see. After changing clothes, Zhao Guang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. That dress looks great on you. You look good in anything. Really? That's relief. I was worried it might seem too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. Now we're all ready. Let's get going. Alright. Yeah, that was very interesting to see. Like, I know they talked about it earlier, like with Belle. Wow, look at that outfit. That's a really nice, like, you know, like the skirt part. That looks really nice from a distance, man. Alright. Yamcha Sin? From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. Want to check it out? Yeah, it's always packed. They've got all kinds of intel, and the food's amazing. Want to check it out, Xiao'Guang? Yes, please.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
Whoops, I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Do you have any recommendations for today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget.
You know, for me, I don't remember like if she was ever in this kind of cutscene. Sweetie here. It's cool to see her like in this cutscene if this is like her first time. But yeah, it's my first time. Or if I did see it before, I don't remember.
Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Weiss, would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiao'Guang must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure, why not? After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Alright. The second floor is bustling. What do you say? Want to head up and check it out? Let's check the second floor. I wonder what kind of cutscene we'll get here.
Over here. Come take a look.
Uh-oh. Uncle Kai. Is she like listening to the story? I feel like something's gonna happen here. I feel like something's gonna happen where when she's listening to the story, she might like run off because maybe she's like, I don't know, affected by it in a way. Like, I'm gonna go find my brother right away. The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy, so the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of his story happens to be Xiao'Guang. Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together. The storyteller recounts Xiao'Guang's tales at Yunhui Summit with a great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. This storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Alright, let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. Okay, I thought he would... It would be more of a deeper story maybe that would like trigger something in her. But no, it's just like her being embarrassed. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in a panic. Imagine that, man. That's funny to think about for the storyteller. You shared the osmanthus cakes with Xiao'Guang.
So, what do you think?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Xiao'Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiao'Guang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum-Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face.
Xiao'Guang, you even know all that? You're a real expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquay Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own, but at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him, if you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds?
A lot of interesting questions that,
Which do you choose?
yeah, there's no clear answer.
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path.
You know, I kind of like this way of thinking. Because, not like every choice will be perfect. You just gotta, know what you're gonna get into.
I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior, after all.
At times like this, you feel more like the senior. I've got to do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Suibian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Alright, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. As Xiao'Guang and Yu leave Yumcha Sin, preparing to head back to Suibin Temple. Over there, it's Senior Qingyuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's go check it out. Alright, what's up?
Junior Wise, Xiao'Guang.
I think this is where, maybe we head out and do some battling.
You're back. Is everyone all right?
Maybe.
Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Suibian Temple disciples. Xiao'Guang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Wise.
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiao'Guang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Suibian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiao'Guang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiao'Guang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fei soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiao'Guang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fei Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiao'Guang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Tao, Qingyuan, and Bolian head off, full of spirit.
Don't worry, Xiao'Guang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiao'Guang takes the first step towards Suibin Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Phelan Heights, Dailin and Zhao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again.
We're getting some lore on Sarah.
The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Okay, I feel like not much, not much history there when it comes to her like childhood. Just that she was in an orphanage, and then that got shut down.
Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere I...
Huh, a ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess, and I wouldn't dare spread anything like slander against the city's administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Xiao'Guang's parents once investigated the array, and now he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Xiao'Guang as the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
What if you find the array with them and get Banyue to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry.
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Xiao'Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Or should I say, excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily. Not until I figure out who's trying to use us, at least. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. And as for Banyue's truth that I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups. Not long after, Dylan comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker to life across Wi-Fi Peninsula. In Suiben Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dylan, and the others slowly arrive. Xiao'Guang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Oh, look at this! The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go and see what Xiao'Guang has in store for us. Oh, this is kind of fun. Okay. I feel like right now things are definitely taking a more, slower turn. I I feel like something big is gonna happen though. I thought maybe it might happen back at the restaurant, but did not happen. But maybe here, with like everyone being present, there might be some drama. So here we go. On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in the small stove, roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as their edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea waves from the rustic clay pot, while plump char sway buns glisten with amber oil. The plates of meticulously arranged osmanthus cake stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please come this way.
Oh, okay, me? You talking to me?
There's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
Yeah, so like earlier, they were talking about like Bonnie. So their plan, like Zhao and Dylan, is to trap him in that array so that he can just, eventually wear himself out. And then they'll like, I guess, take the core from him, which I assume is like his like battery.
It's Xiao'Guang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking. Treating Xiao'Guang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away. Is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword. The rest of us. We should be the ones to protect her. But, more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My oh my. What a touching request.
With a voice laced in Barb's in a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dylan cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu,
Uh-oh.
don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma?
Alright. Here we go. I thought maybe it'll be like during dinner. I wonder if the others will be involved in this now, or what's gonna happen here.
Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma.
And that too. Forgot to say, like, they were even talking about like how pretty much his purpose is to suppress the miasma.
And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole, and Xiao'Guang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Sailoon Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment?
I mean, here's the thing, man. The way I see it is that, he's a machine. He's got to follow orders. Of course, I would say, like, later on, I assumed that maybe he became more sentient. But yeah, I don't think he can really help himself like back then. I think, over time, especially for a machine, like, I feel like it makes sense compared to like maybe a human. But it's all like maybe situational. But like, I feel like Banyue, like I feel like he's just a better person now.
Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
I've also been hearing about that forbidden fruit test. I don't even know what that is. They've like mentioned it a couple of times now. A suffocating silence hangs in the air until Xiao'Guang's bright voice cuts through the icy tension.
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Bunwei leaves, his back still like a mountain, his steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiao'Guang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiao'Guang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banyue Shifu into...
Oh, okay, maybe I can see why. Maybe a guilt trip. Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you, there's a truth about him I need to verify.
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour? One laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth.
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind.
I think it's a fair warning.
As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banyue Shifu for now.
What Banyue and Dylan just said, I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to Xiao'Guang about her own situation first. Alright, Banyue. You okay, bro?
Xiao'Guang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Okay, she wants like one last, meal, like a last supper type thing. I don't know. She wants to pretty much have like one maybe good last memory before she does something stupid or like risky.
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiao'Guang pulls out a note, its edges crumpled from having been crushed in someone's hand, then carefully smooth out again.
Xiao'Guang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiao'Guang. You will be free.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he had always in his strokes. And then there's the content itself. Yeah, Senior Ye might have not even know you're in Waifu Peninsula right now, and he suddenly sent you a letter?
Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily.
I'm just wondering if, like, maybe his other self, like the dark version, is... Maybe that counts as a different person and he gets like different habits.
Back when I was chosen
I
by
don't
the
know.
sword,
Different
my brother
knowledge.
didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiao'Guang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
What a cruel twist of fate.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yishun Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe it's near you too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone.
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiao'Guang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
The scent of spices follow her light, determined steps, quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles, warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn this fleeting moments of warmth and togetherness, even brighter, even fiercer. Alright. Get ready for the fireside gathering. Everything seems to be set up and ready. We can get started now. Start.
Alright, everything's ready.
Look at Belle.
Thanks to Beelion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own. Ooh, try this.
Oh, my bad. I should have read that. It's fine.
Just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, me lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat. Uh-oh. Or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Yeah, it is a bit weird knowing what just happened of like a few seconds ago, like a minute ago, with Dylan and Banyue.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chasu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
So wait, can he taste it though? I'm just wondering if he has like the sense of taste.
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
Xiao'Guang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Xiao'Guang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted fast, Xiao'Guang.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh, chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
The hearth crackles and flickers with flames. Laughter, playful teasing, the clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings and everyone's heart loosen without notice. Heavy secrets momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in its simple purity. Until as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize the stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently, with the crackle of flames the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices, such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into their lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Ningchen seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent, fragmented words under his breath. Alright, so there you have it, guys. I think that'll be it for this video. Next time, we'll chat with everyone. And then, yeah, maybe possibly finish up the whole thing in the next video. I feel like that might be the case. Just because, you know, we're maybe about to confront Yishuan with Xiao'Guang over there. So yeah, that'll be it for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good